So, are there any strategies that you found particularly helpful in communicating finance topics or ideas to non-finance people?
Yes, couple of them which come to my mind is one is speaking their language. So if they are not used to accounting terms, I'm sure revenue is a very common term, but there are other terms which they may not be familiar with. So using converting that into what it means for them. So let's take an example of revenue. So what does it mean for somebody who's working in marketing? It might be number of leads. It might be number of
So
people
it is a great example.
who,
I'm glad you
who
chose this
register
example.
who register on the website. So talking it in their language, which is what their targets are or their KPIs are, is the first thing that comes to my mind. So if you are putting a lot of charts with expenses, revenues, they may not relate to it. But if you put charts and talk about the metrics that they are used to looking at every day in day out, I think that is one. And second thing, which is again very obvious, but it is important, is what they can do out of all of the things that we are presenting. So, is there some action that they can take? Or if not, if there is no action, what is the message that is conveyed? And what does that message would mean to them? So, taking an example again. So, say if you're projecting revenues on a slide, and if you're projecting it by different departments. Now, if there are three departments in the organization and you have the sales lead or the business leads of all those three departments, you want to make sure that what message you want to convey to department one, department two, department three. Say if you want to tell department two that they are doing very well, that has to come out on the slide somehow. So what one is what action they can take, and second is if there is no action, what is the message that you want them to go home with?